Okay, so I'm going to test it back together again. And I can see that it's still touching on this one. And this one here, touching a little bit at the top. It's open at the bottom. I can see my knife line. So this has got to be trimmed a little bit. But it's very close. Very close. Probably be better if I flipped it over and put the reference sides down against the table so that they're flat. But I'll do that after I trim this one a little bit and this one a little bit more right at the very end. Okay, so before I took it apart, I used my mallet and I gave it a few taps to line everything up, flush on the reference side, and down as far as I can pound it down. Lots of times we put a ratchet strap with a loop around this end and a loop around that end and pull it together. But right now, just tap together with the mallet. I can sight in here, sight in here, sight in here, and sight in here, and I've got bearing, very good bearing. And if I go around the back side, I can see very little daylight through the joint. I'd almost let this go the way it is and say it's done. The last thing to do would be to bore the holes here, bore the holes from the other side. Actually, all four would be bored from the other side. And I would draw bore two of them and then straight bore the other two. So I'm going to let you look through the joints from both sides so you can see what I have seen. There's the first two. A little bit of a gap here, but can't see daylight through there. We'll go to the other side. Because the new timber is bigger, because it hasn't dried and shrunk, it sticks out on this side, which I can trim it down. Now I guess we get a little bit of a gap. See daylight through that one. Here's number 4, which is bearing. That's a sight-through inspection.